show is not appropriate for children. Definitely stay up and watch this.
Good evening, welcome to season 2 of Off Constantly. We're gonna do it all night tonight. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Cool.
I'm your host, Bomba, and Off Constantly is what? Your weekly ADD theater and pop culture extravaganza.
We didn't know what it was. We didn't
With
know.
me,
Say,
yeah.
it's a-
If you come here every now and then, you'd understand.
Nightmare?
What?
Train wreck?
It's that, yes, something that if you have rats in the basement and play this on a loop, they will leave. I'm your host, Bomba. With me, as always, is Jay.
I'm here.
Backwater.
I'm back.
And I did that
water.
to create some sort of reaction from Samurai.
Giddy up there, Bomba.
Giddy up.
Giddy
Oh,
up.
are you referring to the hat?
Oh, I sure am.
This is because tonight we're actually going to do a tribute to 2 shows. Duck Dynasty, which I actually thought, wouldn't it be kind of fun to do an entire show if we all put on fake beards
I would love
and
that.
camouflage?
Yeah.
I'm only familiar with Duck Dynasty from people wearing T-shirts with Duck Dynasty.
They got their
people.
own. They got their
never
own
seen
kind of
the
motor
show.
oil.
They have their own kind of everything now. It's time to crawl out from under that rock, Mr.
I-
Marketing Genius.
I don't.
If you
I
can't stay
couldn't
up with
care
the
less
times,
about the Duck Dynasty, gentlemen.
what?
So I haven't
I
really
couldn't
watched
care
it.
less.
It was
Yes, I could not care less.
Yes, you could, because if you watch one episode, it is like, it's like, you know when they say you take heroin for the first time? You're addicted.
I'm sure I'd love it, but I just refuse to watch it.
Wow.
What do you think's worse, heroin or meth?
Why? I have one question for you.
What's that?
Why do you hate America?
I hate myself, so I deprive myself
Wait,
the
those
joy.
of you at home, wait, I gotta tell you guys this.
Don't
Okay.
hate yourself.
No,
I don't want.
listen,
Let's not listen.
You guys
Okay.
check this out. Okay, so I steal lines from Craig Ferguson all the time.
You steal
right?
lions.
Lions.
Oh my
All the
goodness.
time. It's a habit.
That's
I can't help
mean.
it.
How many lions do you have?
Like
as of right
73
now?
of them. They're in a sanctuary, so it's all cool. Lions.
Wait,
Lions.
are they
Lions.
religious
Lions
lions?
of,
Okay,
like-
Lions. Like jokes, okay?
Okay.
Jokes.
So all the
Jokes
time.
are
You
fun.
are like,
Ferguson,
this isn't a drug thing or anything like
No,
that. Okay,
no.
I want to make sure.
However, if you don't stop interrupting me, I will never get to the point because
the-
you make me take a left
So
turn.
it's points and lines.
Okay, yes. So
Lines.
you take a line to the point that you steal from Craig Ferguson.
Okay, so what was my catchphrase last year? And I just said it now.
What was?
It was something about the butter or something, wasn't it?
You just said it now.
Oh,
Yeah.
what was it? It was like,
Stop interrupting me.
Why?
Do you hate America?
America,
I
right?
see.
So the other night, flipping through the channels, Ferguson's on, so I'm like stopped watching him, and he said, "Why do you hate America?" Which means, you know what?
He's stealing your line.
Finally, it happened. We've made it.
I thought maybe he thought he was talking directly to you and that you had
Well,
finally
he did look
lost
at
your
the screen
mind.
and say that, and I was like, "Craig, I'm here. What do you need?"
Hey, Craig Ferguson.
I have
leave
lines
my
and
friend
points.
alone. Is that the camera I'm supposed to be
So if we
looking at?
hashtag Craig Ferguson, maybe we could get Craig Ferguson to actually respond to us on Twitter, because he is on the Twitter.
He might.
And all of you at home that are on the Twitter
He also
that
might.
are tweeting to us, sorry if we're not tweeting back, because Brad, are you still watching that?
Still watching it.
Okay, has anybody tweeted us?
Yep. Yep. Few people have tweeted.
Okay.
Where are you?
So,
Where are you?
Can we? Well, we're here. Can we hashtag Craig Ferguson on one of them tweets and see what happens?
We'll be done tonight.
All right. I have no idea
gonna
what I
be on
just said.
TV.
Holla! He's gonna actually have us on as guests.
My guess is that he would mock and ridicule us to no end.
Wouldn't it be awesome?
It would be worse because we'd be being mocked by that robot sidekick. We'd be being mocked by a robot.
Jeffrey Peterson?
Yes.
See? Hashtag Jeffrey Peterson, too. Oh, we're going to get on the show. We're going to get on the show. Craigie, I'm available. You.
He's available, Craig.
Yeah.
Wait, not in that way. In the.
Is he
I don't know.
trying to go
Sometimes I
come to
wonder.
Minnesota?
I think he wants to take over this show, actually.
No, yeah, he'd be a better host than you.
And we could take
Yeah.
over. Well, thank you. You know what? Jeffrey Peterson would be a better guest than you, too. Or a better co-host than you.
I'm not going to argue that point.
So,
This plant would be a better, as a matter of fact.
it actually is. See, we put that.
Points, Panda.
We put that there
Pretty.
because slowly we're gonna move the plant into your chair.
Yeah, I'm gonna be here, and you can't do anything about it. Hey,
Okay.
not until that day comes.
And I think we've
You
killed.
tell it off.
I think we've killed that joke. So.
Thank goodness.
All right. Tonight's subject, as you know, every week we
No
focus
sub-
on three. Oh, I just switched up there a little bit. 3 subjects, 5 minutes each, and it actually turns into about 15 minutes each.
Cute.
Tonight's subjects are moon landing, hoax or not, excellent, Columbus Day, and obscure TV shows, and not necessarily in that order. So what should we start with?
Excellent.
Excellent.
On fire tonight.
I think your hair looks excellent tonight.
Really? I have like triple split ends right now. I've been trying to really get a haircut.
You know, it's like
So
when you
wait a
give
second.
when you give a chick a compliment, they can never just say thank you.
Go back to the
They have to
triple
say,
split.
okay,
You're
I know
right.
you told me my
You're
hair looks
right.
awesome,
Okay.
but here's what I find wrong with my hair. And I'm telling you basically you're an idiot because you
You
didn't
don't
see
know
these
my
things.
split ends.
Obviously not.
No, but I just.
I would never make
I was
blanket
just thinking,
statements
you know,
about
I'm
the
just
fair
been
sex.
really on the haircut.
I think they're wonderful.
If you
Looking.
want
Unique
during the break, I
creatures.
can take care of that.
Okay.
Okay.
You can use my samurai sword,
Awesome.
Mulan style.
Triple split ends. So is it that
He's
there
still on
are
this.
3 ends,
Yes.
or is it
It's
that
like
each
one-
end
it's like-
has?
it's like
so are
having-
there actually 6
It's like I
ends?
can catch fish, like a triple hook.
Ooh, nice.
There you go.
Let's take her, dunk her in the water.
Yeah.
Take her on old Lake Blaine.
Get me some
Put her right
leeches in
underwater
my
there.
hair. Some leeches.
All I said was her hair looked nice.
Duck Dynasty.
We're going with, what was it,
Which-
excellent?
No, Duck Dynasty. I saw these pictures of them without their beards.
Yeah.
They're good-looking dudes.
Super hot.
Totally.
I mean, oh my
I'm not as hot
God.
as that hat, though.
Well,
Thank
thank you, but it's got triple split ends and
Did the snake peel that off
it's
in that shit?
it's actually not.
Does a snake rancher wear a hat like that?
Is that what the snake
No,
did?
actually, that's where I was going was Duck Dynasty, and you threw me off with Duck Dynasty, and then I went right into the subject.
Really? We
the
didn't even
second
need to
show
hear
that
that thought out loud.
I was referring to was Longmire, which this was the second season this summer because it's a summer series.
Lawnmower.
Longmire, not Longmire.
Oh, man. Oh, dear. Oh, no.
Okay, so the producer W and I are both hooked on the TV show Glades. So
Blades.
sometimes we'd watch the Glades.
Well, blades
then
and lawnmower go perfect together.
Glades and lawnmower.
So you're watching a show about a brand name air or room deodorizer and a device to a machine to mow or to cut your grass.
Longmire.
Oh,
Meyer.
okay.
Longmire.
All right.
But this is a little hat to Walt Longmire right there. So
I see.
Walt, if you're watching, this is for you, baby.
Giddy up.
I bet you he is.
Say it.
Out on
Giddy
the
up.
range.
Okay, so we're gonna start with moon landing now. Is that what we decided?
Let's start with it. Why
Because
not?
it was excellent.
It was a good place to start.
Okay.
What year was it?
I know. Do you,
Yeah.
Jay? Do you know?
I have a guess, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, let's guess.
76.
Wrong.
Say it.
78.
Okay, on the count of three,
Wrong.
let's say it.
60. I'm sorry, not 70. 68. 67.
Say it. Okay, count of three.
68.
It's getting there.
69.
Hello.
You don't.
So, was it a hoax
Is that
or
much?
was
I'll
it
forget
real? What are your thoughts?
You know, why would they? I just don't even know. Does it really matter if we landed on the moon or not?
Well,
Like, what are we gonna
good
do up
point.
there?
apparently it was a big deal. I mean,
I mean, yeah, it is awesome. But then again, like,
you know, look at what have we done lately?
nothing because NASA doesn't even exist.
Well, they exist in theory, but
So did the moon landing.
Oh, she just came right back and
Yeah.
smacked you
we
with
have
your own
actually
logic.
discussed this before. Pause for me to take a drink.
Oh, okay.
Samesies.
Samesies.
Waiting for that opening all night. Jesus.
So, over the summer, Sam developed a drinking habit problem. Where was I? Just don't belch. Hoax.
Yes.
Moon landing.
Moonshine.
Wow. Somebody just hit her fun button.
Giddy up.
So is this based on that whole Stanley Kubrick thing that's going
let's
around
go
right
in there
now?
because
Is this current? This is a current issue.
This has been something that's been
from
thrown around for
69.
years
Well,
and
yes.
years.
I mean, there's wind blowing the American
now,
flag. I've heard it. I mean, I'm a conspiracy.
The actual moon landing was in 69.
theorist
So it
enthusiast.
isn't all
Oh,
that
goodness.
current of a topic. However,
Recent.
well, not
Lee.
recent, just it's
Swoon stamp.
resurfaced in the movie Room.
232.
Room 232. Let me
Is
write
that right?
that down.
I don't know. I can't. I know it's 2.
The Shining, from The Shining.
Yes.
It was a documentary on The Shining and Stanley Kubrick, and basically the entire movie of The Shining was Kubrick's code for "I'm sorry, America, I faked the moon landing." Now, I know that's a stretch for you sitting at home. However, if you actually watch the film, he does make a pretty good case. For instance, Danny.
Trejo, the star of
Machete.
Machete.
I'm really interested.
Danny.
Devato.
Bonaducci.
Danny
Danny DeVito.
Torrance, who was the kid, and Danny DeVito were lovers.
They were twins, separated
And-
at birth.
And one grew up to be huge. No, stop. So
You're the one going.
the scene where Danny is playing with his cars on the carpet, and then he stands up, and if I never noticed it before, but the sweater he's wearing is the Apollo 11 sweater, which is actually the one that supposedly landed on the moon.
Yeah.
So at that point in time, I forgot what was happening in the movie. The little girls, I think, were at the end of the hall.
No, he
It's a
sees
dead
the little
zone.
girls when he's on his big wheel, doesn't he?
But doesn't he see him again? Like the ball rolls into the frame.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, amazing movie.
What do the girls have to do with it?
Of with the moon landing.
Yeah. Is
The-
there any more moon landing evidence? Cause
There's
this is
tons of it
pretty-
in the movie. The whole movie is basically it just discusses the moon landing.
Well,
like-
wasn't The Shining based on a book?
Yes.
So
But
the
it's
But
not that close. to the
Also,
book.
coincidentally, Kubrick hated the fact that he was trying to adapt a movie to a book.
Stephen
so-
King hates that movie.
Yes, because he took the movie and basically completely turned it upside down. Like there's a scene where, like in the book, he drove a yellow Volkswagen, and in the movie, he drives a red one. And in the movie, there's a scene where a tanker has crushed a red Volkswagen. And that was Kubrick's way of saying to Stephen King, F you, because this is my movie, not your book.
So it was actually a yellow one that he crushed?
Yeah, that
Yes.
I think that got
Yeah.
switched around.
Anyway,
You know
whatever.
what? It's ketchup, it's mustard, it's whatever.
ketchup, it's yellow,
Yes.
it's red, you know. And now everyone at home is
I'm
officially
asleep.
asleep. So
But that was, we needed to get that out. It
right,
was-
so there it is.
it's
If
just-
you
We
and I
should-
think it's called Room.
230 or 220 or I don't know, room 227, I think.
232, I didn't even write it down because you didn't
It doesn't
really know.
matter. Anyway,
It could.
it wasn't worth a rental, but if it's ever on like HBO or something, check it out.
Get at it.
Oh, I'm even bored with this segment. So
What is happening?
rippling flag, different light angles, studio light reflecting on the helmet, similar backgrounds.
People, pickles, Ralph Lauren.
You saw the movie?
You know-
Did they show? Did they? So they illustrated all of these things then
In the movie?
We're back on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It's fascinating though. I mean,
It is.
The movie itself was really boring, and the soundtrack was horrible, but it brought up some interesting points.
Have you ever heard
It
that
was a
about
documentary.
if you play it
Yeah.
forwards and backwards that they meet up and there are all these parts that had to have been in that movie too?
Yes, they
Yes.
actually do discuss that, and yeah, it's like one of the only movies that works if you watch it from beginning to end, and then from end to
The same
beginning.
thing actually works. Oh my gosh, the camera lady is yawning. I was going to make
Everyone
a
at
joke.
home is yawning. Shining was not a subject. It was supposed to be about the moon landing.
Well,
it is.
So I don't know. I think we did land on the moon. Whether or not the video that we saw back in 1969, because I was alive back then,
that was the summer of '69.
is that
if
to
I'm
the
not
soil
mistaken.
minute or is that to? Wow, we've gone that long already.
Man,
Okay, so we just
Boy.
covered 3 subjects.
we did.
two
This is going to be the
We
lost
did.
episode.
Yeah,
of
this is gonna be it right here. People, it's gonna be lost because everyone that watches it will fall asleep. So
I feel like
let's
that's
do
a lot.
loon sounds with our hands.
How about Moon Dynasty? Let's do that. There you go. I can
you
come up
sell
with a
that
dopey
loon call?
catchphrase. Yes, ma'am.
Why would you sell a loon call when you could get a call from a real loon?
Yeah, let's
Why do they
kidnap a
sell
loon.
duck calls when you could get a call from a real duck?
Oh, to call the duck.
I don't know what just happened.
I don't know. I just want a Loon Dynasty.
I just want.
So, what do you want?
She just wants.
Oh,
I want ice cream.
I'm getting the.
Yeah, why don't we ever have ice cream
Power
on this
symbol.
dumb
I
show?
want soil.
Oh, yes.
I just am thinking of something very, very dirty right now.
Like-
Something dirty.
Something silty.
Something like
Soil.
Yes, Bamba, we're going to talk about soil. I'm going to talk about a great American. His name was Norman Borlaug. He is a hero to all soil scientists. He's a hero to the world.
Studwell.
And he was not a hoax.
No.
So there's no
Was he a
Stephen
folks?
King converted books into novels that were some secret code saying that Norman Borlaug was a hoax. Norman Borlaug was a soil scientist, graduated from the University of Minnesota.
Minnesota.
He is the only soil scientist to ever win a Nobel Peace Prize. He won it in 1970, and he did it, no, he actually won in I can't remember.
That's okay.
But he won it for basically fathering the Green Revolution. So
Busy.
before he was involved with
Green.
Mexico, Mexico was importing food because it was starving. Once he taught them how to use the soil better to grow crops, Mexico became an exporter of food. Pakistan doubled its food production, and so did India. So he basically stopped people from starving. So Norman Borlaug is, he won the Nobel Peace Prize, and he's a soil scientist, and that's your Soil Minute. Back to you, Bamba.
And we're back. Thanks for that amazing story on Norman Borlaug.
No, it's like a soil boring. That's why it's Borlaug and like a
Bor-
log.
Oh!
Like a log.
Now I get it. I thought you were saying, like, sometimes when you have a really big number 2, it's a log.
I was so
But-
hoping you weren't going there. I don't know why. It just was like,
But
please don't do it.
Oh, why'd you drop that one?
But sometimes
Don't
I'm
do
not
it.
talking about
and
the log.
sometimes it's like birthing a child, and it takes so long that you actually get bored reading the magazine.
You know what I get bored doing?
Listening to you.
Who doesn't? I even get bored doing that. So
Me too. I'm like, I'm still talking.
You never bore me.
thank you.
You
And you never bore me either. Because if I were your child, that'd be weird. See what I did there?
Be kind of magical,
Bore?
though, don't you think?
It would be.
What's the next topic?
That's Sam's way of telling us that she's bored, right, Aaron? Are you bored? Yeah, she is. Okay. Obscure TV shows. Speaking of obscure TV shows and
Here we
Longmire,
are.
we're about as
Yes.
obscure as they get.
What?
You know what we need?
Another
A season 2 blowing Henry.
Oh, I thought you were going to have another discussion about Longmire.
Okay. First blowing Henry of season 2. I love it. So, obscure TV shows. I just found a show called Friends on Obscure TV Station. Which character would you like to join your show, Rachel?
Phoebe.
Rachel?
Phoebe.
Rachel?
Gunther.
Phoebe.
Gunther.
Joey. He got sandwiches.
Joey got sandwiches. What I would love is Rachel to come in here and do my hair.
Me too. I was just gonna say that.
See? And she'd get ready your triple split ends.
Triple split, double
Are you
done.
saying do your hair as in, like, style it, or do you want her to actually give you a
What
Rachel
about-
cut?
I want an actual Rachel.
I don't know. I think you should go for the Joey.
I would.
No, I think you look good with the like Chandler.
amazing- it
The
just-
Chandler like.
The Rachel because it'll just outline my face.
Your face needs some outlining.
Yes, it does.
With my arm.
So
I wish
Friends.
you should wear a mane.
How is what
Would
I
you ever
mean-
wear a mane?
Oh, you look on the maid.
I don't know, like the state.
Like a lion.
Yeah.
Like a lion
hat
mane.
that says
A
mane.
black lion mane.
Would I wear one?
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Huh.
I don't know how I would get one, but
Well, you've got a collection of lions you've been
Do you
stealing.
know?
true.
Craig Ferguson.
Do you know Scar?
yes.
He might be able to help you out.
Ma si bagna carabissima ma.
His name's a Bamba. Bamba.
Lion.
Bamba.
Ma si bagna. Everyone in the sound booth right now is like,
How many episodes has it been you brought that
This
up?
little red spider.
oh, you're bored too.
It's
So I hear that off. This is an email from a viewer. Thank you,
Okay.
Stan Spidowski again.
Stan.
He's
Good
the
to
only
see
one that ever
you. Good
sent
to hear
us
from him.
emails. It says, Bamba, I hear OffConstantlyTV.com is so popular you have been offered sponsorship. Will you ever go network, or will you be like Jerry Seinfeld, getting coffee with comedians in cars and stay online? Well, seeing as this show is nothing without Sam and Jay, let's find out.
The only way I'm going to be like
You
Jerry.
weren't paying any attention, were you? I totally busted you for not paying attention right there.
Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
The only way I'd be like Jerry Seinfeld is I'm just going to acquire
I can dance like
a whole
Elaine.
bunch of Porsches.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. That's it.
She's having a seizure. Put a wallet in her mouth so she doesn't bite her tongue.
A wallet?
Yeah. Never mind.
I
Isn't
dropped
that
my
what you're
wallet.
supposed to do?
I dropped my wallet.
Or in
the
the
toilet.
70s, that's what it tells us to do. You see a guy with epilepsy on the floor doing the crappie flaps.
I'm
throw
pretty
a
sure after the moon
wallet in your
landing in
mouth.
'69, they came back with the knowledge that you should put wallets in your mouth. while
Wallet
having a
mouth.
seizure.
That's a great band name.
Wallet mouth.
Wallet Mouth.
Oh my
Isn't that so they don't bite their tongue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it wasn't politically correct to
It's like
shove
when you listen.
leather in their mouth. Or
Do you guys
something.
ever listen to that, trendy
All
radio
the time.
station?
It's
In
pretty
the-
much, it's my Bible. Which one?
Relevant radio.
Upper
I wanna-
80s.
I wanna
Upper
s-
80s.
I want to see 80s.
Really upper 80s. And they're like, "Hi, thanks for joining us. That was Pickle's new best friend out
What
with
does he
their."
do in pickles?
It's just my go-to word. Out with their new release, Trends on Fire. Here we are on our moon
That was
night rise.
Two very good improvs on
Yes.
a name of a band and
Yeah.
a name of a song.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So
We'll be kicking it live. If you want to hear anything, just give me a little ring. I'll be here till 7. You know what radio station I'm talking about?
I don't, but I'll go. Is it the
I just
It's
turned.
like-
I
It's not
turned my
around
knob.
anymore,
I
is
turned
it?
my knob
It's
to
like
Bob,
the-
and
it's
I
like
never
the
turned
wave.
back.
okay? So what about it?
Oh, like sometimes they're just talking and you're like, these are real band names? These are like, this is real. It just geeks me out. I just think it's funny.
But what brought that on?
I don't know.
Okay.
Off constantly, man.
Holla.
Holla, giddy up,
Okay. So speaking of obscure things, let's go to Columbus Day.
What is that?
Never heard of it.
Well, it's a day that
Sounds made up. Next. Subject.
prior to a bank that we will leave nameless.
Nameless bank.
We bankers used to get off that day, but then a 3-letter foe.
used to get off on that day.
So, this letter comes from Tim
Mahoney in the meetings.
Gun.
Mahoney from Police Academy. Bamba, have you ever had a Columbus Day memory?
Yeah, I'd like to know. This is really getting in deep.
Yeah. Tell
What?
us.
Whoa. I don't remember those days.
Tell him don't mess with a cowboy.
Don't mess with the cowboy. I don't know why I just said that, because Sam told me to.
Win.
Holla. So,
Holla.
I have no Columbus Day memories. Do you?
Howdy. Howda.
Were you drinking?
Howda.
Do you have a Columbus Day memory?
Yeah, today. It's not.
Do I remember anything about Columbus Day, or do I remember doing anything?
Do you
on
remember our Columbus Day episode last year? Wasn't that the President's? No, that was the President's Day episode where we had the book on the Presidents. Columbus Day, we wouldn't have had that, obviously.
Well,
Well,
Christopher
maybe
Columbus,
we should have
like,
brought in a book on Columbus.
he's
What?
the one who hooked up with Pocahontas, right?
No.
Yeah, they got it all.
No,
And then they went
pretty
back
sure
to
he hooked up
Spain
with
and said,
Mulan.
"Queen,
Oh, that
look
was
at
Mulan,
was
my bad.
Mulan.
Or
Member of the whole-
was it the Little Mermaid?
the whole
I think it
samurai
was the Little
sword.
Mermaid.
Okay.
They met on the moon landing.
So to answer your question, Tim, no, I don't have any Columbus Day memories.
No, I
Sorry, Mahoney.
don't do anything. Doesn't do anything for
Okay,
me.
the next email, which again.
Wait, my past life though. I may remember something.
Okay, well, should we talk about your past life?
No. I
Okay.
don't talk about it.
I tried. I opened that door up for you.
Oh, that scared me. No, don't just. No, it did. Just don't touch it.
Did.
No.
What an idiot.
That is going to be my Columbus Day memory now. Is that thing breaking?
That literally just
Oh,
happened.
it's like the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria all over again.
Oh!
Oh my God, a ruby!
Our mascot is dead. Wow.
Don't you remember stepping off the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, Jason?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit in the water.
The problem was, they kicked me off right off ashore because I had a little bit of gas from the gross stuff we had been eating the
Yeah,
whole
and by
time.
gas he means syphilis. It was really going around at that time.
Oh, you guys are supposed to come together. You're too far apart. The
You don't say that.
well, you weren't paying attention because he'd been standing there for 3 minutes, and quite honestly, I was tired of smelling his pits. If Columbus Day is basically, oh, sorry, this comes from Aaron in the great state of Mexico. If Columbus Day is basically celebrating a mistake, what mistake of yours do you hope is something made into a holiday?
Your daughter's looking antsy over there.
Oh yeah, that would have been the funniest answer for sure.
I'm gonna pass. Why don't you guys take that one? Lane Stanley Day. Lane Staley Day.
Lane Staley Day.
That's what I said.
Mistake that I made.
As Italian, I'm kind of offended. Jeez. Columbus Day is Columbus Day.
What does that have to do with Italian?
He's from Spain.
No. The people that
He is Italian, but he was commissioned by
the
his
people,
queen.
the Queen of Spain funded it, but
Well, we
Big-
all can wiki too.
She was a
okay?
big bee.
Hyper B.
Queen bee.
from Spain.
I would.
I'm bored.
You know what?
I'm bored.
One time.
I'm a bored log. Hey, careful! Don't hurt the egg.
I would say
You
we
broke
have.
the egg, now I
this
slit
would
your
be the mistake. This would be the mistake. The holiday
Let's
of
remember this day.
the
Samba's Day.
breaking of the
this is a
bizarre
really high-end-
statue.
Hispanic switchblade. Because normally it's a bottle. I didn't. Sorry, I'm Mexican, so I can make jokes
It's like
like
an
that. The
acorn.
okay, we've got 1 minute left. Final remarks.
The finally? No.
Sam,
Smells like apricot.
I said no.
you always say no. I want you to
Okay.
pull something brilliant out of your tuckus right now.
Oh wow! That taken out of context is really horrifying.
I hear the ocean.
I hear the earth move under my feet.
I hear the clouds stumbling down.
Final thoughts.
My final thought? My final thought will be, I wasted my life, and then die.
Okay.
My life is a lie, just like the moon.
Why did I spend so much time in that dumb TV station or TV studio making that dumb show that people don't even like?
And boring the hell out of people.
Oh, I wish I would have talked more about some dumb movie about the moon landing.
I know. My only regret is we didn't get to totally decipher
Oh, I
that.
wish I could rewatch Longmire. Oh.
Why did Lost end?
I actually
And
would
on that
do
note,
one.
thank you all for watching. Keep the emails and tweets coming
Just keep them coming. Just do it.
because
That was awesome.
once was lost, but now I'm found.
Blind.
Now could see. She could see. Now she's blind. Good night, everybody.
Bum 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 ba bum ba. Off constantly.